Hello everybody, Happy New Year! Welcome back to my channel, World of Tanks. I said I was going to put something on over the holidays and didn't because I'm a scrub. But still, that doesn't matter for now. Anyway, I've got a new headset. I don't know whether you can tell. Testing, testing, echo, echo. Only kidding. Anyway, today's video, I don't know which tank I'm reviewing. Which one looks interesting today? Okay, yes. We'll go for the fake tank. This premium tank costs about £40 or wherever the hell you're from. If it's euros, it's probably about 50p. Anyway, this tank is extremely good. If we just have a quick look at my statistics. 43 battles, 44% win ratio. Yeah, that doesn't matter too much. Master Badge Ace tanker, whatever. Yes. Right. Well, this is the tank that I have got my joint highest kills in, with 9. Of this, that'll be the following replay after this, if I find it. So, the tank has got only one gun. Obviously, it's a premium. A tier 10 122mm gun. Average damage each shot falls 140, 440, 530. That's standard armor piercing, heat rather than APCR, and high explosive. Standard penetration 248. That's sort of mediocre. I mean, if you compare that with a Struv, 288. Charioteer. Charioteer on this gun 268. I think there's one more tankless drawer I can probably compare it with. ISU, well, that's always got stupid penetration. 260. Scorpion. 246, but that's got a tier 9 gun. So, its penetration is pretty mediocre. But that doesn't matter when you're fighting tier 6 tanks. That's the good thing about this. It quite often will find a tier 6 match. So standard penetration, pretty useless. However, the penetration on its heat ammunition, which I don't carry any of, 310. That'll be getting through the strongest armoured tanks. Penetration on its high explosive rounds, 61. Yeah, whatever. Rate of fire, 6.12 rounds a minute. But that is not taking into account a gun rammer. So, my rate of fire, 7.1 rounds a minute. Reload time, 8.46 seconds. Pretty good. Traverse speed's awesome. 45.89 degrees a second. This thing turns quick. Not as quick as a light tank that may get behind it, but you can give it a run for its money. Gun traverse speed, yeah, whatever. Gun depression and elevation, this is the problem with this tank. The gun depression 6 degrees, elevation 15 degrees. Depression's good. Depression's good? No, it's not. Depression's crap. Elevation's pretty good. Gun traverse limit, 10 degrees, 10 degrees. That's not hugely good. I mean, that's basically a little bit there, a little bit there. Basically, if you want to fire at something, you have to turn the tank. Aiming time, 2.53 seconds. It's alright. Dispersion, not the most inaccurate tank in the world, but I won't call it inaccurate either. DPM, very good, 3,122. Hit points, 1,100. Pretty standard for this sort of tank. I mean, it's got more than the Struv. It's got more than the Charioteer. It's got less than the Scorpion G. So, hull armour, 120 at the front, but it's well angled. It's very well angled. It bounces quite a bit, this thing. It reminds me a lot of the SU-120-1GFT. 80 at the side, 45 at the rear. Yeah. 36 tons, 580 horsepower, 15.85 horsepower per ton. So its top speed is 50, its reverse speed is 20. The top speed on this is pretty good. Traverse speed, as we've seen, is 45.41. Concealment, again, pretty good. Things that let this tank down. Sorry, new headset. Are the view range and the signal range. 380 view range, 600 signal range, which is less than the Struve, less than the Charioteer, and probably far less than the Scorpion G. But it's even less than the SU, and that thing's blind. Yeah, and far less than the Scorpion G. So, this tank, I would recommend, if you can fit a gun rammer to a tank, you always fit a gun rammer. Camo net, because that also boosts your concealment, which is very handy, and an enhanced gun laying drive. That aim time is with a gun laying drive as well. I don't carry any heat ammunition, but I've not felt the need to use it yet. If you aim for weak spots, you can go through them because it's a pretty powerful gun. Sorry, it goes on my phone. High explosive, I carry 2. So, crew, I've had to put a crew in this, its own crew, because I don't have any Chinese tank destroyers. So that's enough talking about this tank. It pretty much sits very well in the Tier 8 tank destroyer area. I believe it's a perfect fit. So what we'll do, we'll have one live battle, and we'll have one battle that I've previously played where I got my ace tanker. So let's hope we get some good matchmaking. And while I wait, I'm going to have a sip of my drink. Ah, it's a good drink. It's a very good drink. That's not the best matchmaking. At least it's keep the friendly base secure. It means I can sit there and snipe. That's one thing I didn't actually cover, the shell velocity. But it's not the quickest shell velocity in the world. I'll have to cover that before we go to the second replay. Get my headset adjusted. So, let's go and sit on one of these sand dunes and snipe. Hopefully, we will have a bit of spotting. Sorry, my headphones keep slipping off my head. My head needs to get used to them. Right, so I'm relying on everything else to spot for me. I mean, that view range is terrible. I was considering doing a review of the Charioteer, and I think I even recorded a review of the Charioteer. I might have to upload that at some point. I forgot I got surround sound turned on. Let's have another sip of drink. Ah, it's a good drink. I don't know. They can quite clearly... Oh, hang on. Something to shoot at, come on. 493, good damage roll. Come on, reload. I'm not going to get him. Damn. I was about to say, they can quite clearly see stuff that I can't. And again, the weakness of this tank. Things that other tanks can see, you can't. Sorry if you just heard a little grumble. That E100's just currently firing at those over there. God, this battle must be boring to watch. Let's get to a position where I can actually see something to shoot. Getting the low profileness of this tank, I can quite clearly sit behind this here and may not get spotted too easy. see anything to shoot. Oh, front of the IS. So. Very low roll. Oh god, I'm spotted. Spotted by the bloody mutts. E100, kill it! I get shot by a Struv. 65T. No. This battle really hasn't done this tank any favours yet. Sand River's never an entertaining game anyway, because it's Sand River. Oh, come on. Miss. So what I mean about the penetration, it's just got through the side of the IS-7 like it was butter, even though its penetration's low. Things are looking okay. I'm going to come up here and do a bit of sniping from this little spot here. I like this spot. It's a good spot. I always use it in my spotting tanks. This spot, because it's a very good spot. Bloody mediocre gun depression. Meaning I'm having to put a lot more of my tank up than I want to. Can I see that AMX? And I get spot. Why was the mutt not killed? He was sitting in the open and he wasn't killed. That's a prime example of why you should kill tanks if you can. So that battle was pretty mediocre. I think we need to see a battle where I did well. This is probably the best battle I will ever have in this tank, unless I get 10 kills. Bloody something else popping up, things popping up. As you can see, this is a very good matchup for this tank. This is when penetration doesn't matter a huge amount because of, don't know whether that's free camera, fixed camera. Okay, right. So penetration wouldn't matter too much here because of the type of tanks that I'm fighting against. They're not exactly well armoured. Apart from the IS-3, maybe the prototype, but as long as you know where to aim. And you can see I thought, do I go over to the left or do I stay on the right? The reason I went right is because I had took a rough guess that the IS-3 and the prototype would go left. And I thought I can deal with the smaller tanks, the smaller guns. This thing will bounce those smaller guns. I have confidence in my armour. That's the main thing to have. So I mean, it's pretty unconventional staying on this side here. If that LTG just stay still or get in somewhere where I can shoot him. And that's the accuracy for you on this tank. And now here I can see the T-71 is in big trouble and will not be able to hold this flank on his own. And now he's dead. So I'll go forward with the T-29. That ISU-122S is going to come this way. Or is he? Keep going forward, keep going forward. Look at. Just pop forward, and there's one bounce. Now LTG got my sidearm. So T20 shot me, took out one track. T34-85 shot me, took out my other track. I do not know. Come on, can I get the chrome one? Can I get the chrome one? What was he doing? What's this guy doing? What did he think he was doing? He just parked right in front of a gun that's got an average damage of 440. No. And that ISU quite clearly doesn't keep an eye on what's going on around him. ISU dead. 3 kills. Why did he not look around him? KV-85 can't get the T20 instead, which is amazing considering this thing is not very accurate. Where's that T-34-85? Oh god, T-20. That was a bloody good damage roll. That was a very good damage roll. I bounce off the T-30. I bounce the T-34-85 and he bounces off me. T-20 bounces off my front. I take out the T-20 behind the rock. Bounce the T-34-85. And at this moment I'm on 4 kills. KV-85 and the T-34-85 are coming after me. T-34-85M is dead. Only the KV-85 to deal with now. 5 kills at this point. That's a lot of health from the KV-85. Just been taken. I get hit by Artie. KV-85 gets stunned by Artie. KV-85 now dies. At this point, I didn't realise that I had loaded high explosive. I must have caught it when I repaired something or used my med kit. Oh, and then I must have realised I'd loaded it. Because I changed back to AP. So this flank is now clear. With the I need to give thanks really to that T-29 for distracting the ISU. So 6 kills. And this VK. Well, it won't be my 7th yet, because I don't have the damage. Now, what? Did I take out his engine? I must have done. That must have taken his engine out. Now it's my 7th kill. Oh, LTG. Do I go and get bloody Artie? Now, in all fairness, this could have been the downfall of me if the Arties had coordinated their fire with that LTG, but they don't. Damn! Come on, will I get him? Will I get him? Yeah. 8 kills, 4,175 damage, 960 blocked. At this point, I was trying to get 10 kills. But I'm also worried about that IS-3. I missed the SU hits me. So I must have caught the high explosive, didn't chase the high explosive ammunition because I have just loaded it. Now this is where I was absolutely kicking myself after battle. I realised I'd loaded high explosive. That T-28 prototype could have been my 10th kill. If I only had have realised. Only I'd have realised. Sip a drink. This battle made me need a drink. Yeah, I was desperately worried about this IS-3 because he's got the penetration to go through the front. And you can see the penetration of my gun there sort of struggled a bit. I ask if I can kill the IS-3 who just missed me so I can get my 10th kill. But there's no harm in asking, but they don't have to give me the kill. It's a skill game. You don't get spoon-fed everything. And as Miko rightly says, go and get him, which I try. So 4,624 damage, 1,350. Blocked. Can this be the 10th kill? No. But still, 9 kills, 4,600 damage. I'm not going to moan at that. I really am not. And quickly, while I wait, let's just get a cheeky little screenshot. And we'll get one more. This is for my thumbnail later. Oh, that one might be quite cool. Right. So that was an ace tanker for the 4,624 damage that we did. Hand of God, I forgot what that is. Duelist, 5 for effect obviously, so that 4,000 damage. Shell proof, Radley Walters medal, steel wall, high caliber, top gun for the 6 kills and the 8 kills respectively. Ooh, hiccup. 1,519 experience, base, and that was time, I think this was a times, no, it wasn't a times 5 event, so 5,333 experience at the end. Let's have a look at the detailed report. Premium, because I've got premium, 130,146 credits made, so 114,000 profit. It was a times 2 and bonus for premium that got me that 5,333. 21 shots fired, 18 hits, 15 penetrations. Damaged 10 enemy vehicles, 9 destroyed. Yeah, whatever. And that battle was only 6 minutes long. Bloody hell. So anyway, I think that quite clearly shows the power that the WZ has at lower tier games. Higher tier games, you saw that I struggled a little bit. I managed to do 1,300 damage, but I struggled. So anyway, thank you for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know why random rock music has started playing on World of Tanks, which is really annoying. But do remember, please, please, please send your videos to me on my email. Hopefully I can get it on the screen. If I can't, I have to put it in the replay description. Well, replay description, bloody hell, I'm all over the place. In the video description, it is Mr_silly_nipples@hotmail.com. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a brilliant rest of your week. I hope you've had a good New Year and a happy Christmas. And whatever the next video may be, I hope you will watch and enjoy it. Yeah. See you guys.